And we're back. Another one. Okay, so welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do why guys or nice guys suck at knowing when it's time to move on in their relationships. Right? So, because mostly nice guys stay too long in their toxic relationships. Okay, so let's continue. So, what healthy people do differently to the nice guys? So healthy people are people who were brought up in a healthy way, who know how to get their needs met, and how they know what they're looking for in the relationship. And what they do different is once they realize with this person or in this relationship they don't get what they want, right? They see the other person doesn't have those qualities that they are looking for, and that the relationship is not going to go anywhere. They will tell the other person that it's not working for them early, right? They'll do this early before any actual bond or connection builds, and that doesn't drag on, and then they cut that relationship. Sorry, my throat is a bit funny today. Um, they understand that if a person doesn't have the qualities they are looking for, then there is no purpose to this relationship. Right? That's how they are different to the nice guys. So how the nice guys missed this memo? Nice guys don't have this kind of outlook on their lives, right, and relationships. Remember, what nice guys do is because of the way they have been brought up and the conditioning of their shame or the conditioning of the family, right? They keep trying to make relationships work even though it's not working, it's not giving them what they want. They try to make it work, and they try and make the other person fit that mold, and they refuse to accept or see that the person doesn't have the traits they are looking for. They don't want to acknowledge that. They just keep trying to force them into fitting this mold, or keep just trying harder, right? Because it, sorry, they double down on the relationship that is not good fit. That's not a good fit. Even if it, even if it's not healthy or if it's healthy, they don't differentiate. They just double down, and even if the other person is healthier, they try to make them fit that mold. And in trying to get this relationship to work, they also sacrifice their own needs. Right? Nice guys sacrifice their own needs, their own wants, and their authentic self. And this leads to everyone becoming unhappy, right? He starts getting lost in his losing himself, he starts getting depressed. The classic nice guy, not feeling happy with where he is in his life. So that goes to the next part. Healthy people ended in a healthy way. That's something different from nice guys. Because nice guys, well, let's first look at what does it mean? What does it even mean that they ended in a healthy way? Well, when you think about it, there are healthy ways to end a relationship, right? And unhealthy or already bad ways to end it. So if you ask yourself and just think about it, you should already know a few ways. So I've written down a few here. So a healthy person will end a relationship by being direct, and it will be in person, not over the phone, not by message. It'll be in person, directly to them. They'll be honest about what they feel or why they're leaving, obviously in a respectful way. Um, they will do it in private, so it won't be in front of people, it won't be embarrassing to them. They're very clear. They understand and they give space as needed. Then how nice guys or unhealthy people end it, right? I'm guilty of this too. I've done this in the past. So, nice guys are not exactly direct. We know that in the previous videos. Nice guys aren't direct. Um, and they aren't great at saying exactly how they feel or what they really want, because remember, nice guys mold themselves as people pleasing, right? They try to please everyone, so they try to do it in a way that's not direct. But you are going to so when it comes up when it's time to end a relationship, so they often do it in healthy ways, right? So it's opposite of the above ones. So not direct. They end it in an indirect way, right? They end it over a text or a call or a DM. They are vague about their real feelings. They are not clear. They through the indirect ways they will most likely try to get the other person to end it for them instead of them ending it in some kind of way, twisted way, manipulative way. I'm guilty of the text. I'm guilty of the trying to get the other person to end it in a backwards relay. So, so essentially, like, nice guys get in their own way, right? There's lots of terms for this. Some people say they step on their own dick. I can't remember exactly who said that, but nice guys often don't like their relationships or don't get the love that they want from that relationship. And it's not a surprise. I mean, it should not be a surprise when they stay in relationships that doesn't serve anyone, right? They're trying to force the other person to be what they want or what they are not. Um, so they get in their own way that way. So the key lesson or the takeaway is that the longer you stay in a bad relationship, the longer it will take you to find that good one, that good relationship with a good partner. And obviously, that doesn't mean you will have a perfect relationship. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, and there will be there will be ups and downs, right? There is no ups and downs and fights. There's no relationship that doesn't have ups and downs and fights. That's normal and healthy in a way. Obviously, there is unhealthy ways, but knowing when the relationship doesn't serve anyone or that they are not a good fit together, and being able to respectfully to end it respectfully and healthily, you can then move on and find someone who will give you the love and the relationship you want instead of wasting those years or months stuck in a relationship that doesn't serve anyone, right? So you need to get out. So nice guys need to get out of their own way, essentially, to end it. That's this one for today. Thanks for joining. Comment down below. Let me know, do you have any experience with this? Ending relationships in a direct or indirect way? Let me know. See you in the next one. Cheers.